Alright, so I want to talk to you about Call of Duty World War II Zombies very, very quickly, and just a few things that need to change for DLC 1 to make it a lot better. A few of the problems with World War II Zombies off my head: it's very tedious, the rounds are very long, the zombies spawn very slow, you run out of ammo very quickly, there's no jug, the armor system sucks, there's no shield, but that's okay because of the zombies swiping slow, so that's kind of okay, but I'll get to that later on. But yeah, no jug. No jug and extremely slow spawning, and the tediousness of the wonder weapons is insanely annoying, and with DLC 1 it has to be fixed. So let's just start off with the spawn rate of zombies and just the speed of zombies in general. Overall, it's disgusting because you can be 45 minutes to an hour into a game and only be on like round 20 to 22, which is crazy because in Treyarch Zombies you'll probably be on like round 30 to 35, not really, not 35, but probably a little bit higher into the 20s, but you'll also be very, very set up. Like, I just played a game for an hour, and I was only around 22. I didn't make any wonder weapons, nothing like that. I just played straight up zombies, and I literally, the only thing I did was open pack punch, and I literally was only on around 22 after an hour, which is crazy. It's just dumb. So they really have to fix the spawn rate of zombies and just make it a lot faster. Not the speed of the zombies mechanics, not them actually swiping at you when they're in front of you. That's fine. That's pretty slow actually, and I feel like that's pretty cool because we haven't seen anything like that in zombies. The zombies have been very aggressive the last 4 or 5 years, which is, you know, which was cool. I really like that a lot better, to be honest with you, but I like the way the zombies swipe in World War II. The zombie mechanics in World War II aren't a problem. The main problem, like I just said, is the way they spawn. They spawn very widely. Like, they spawn from a whole bunch of different angles. Like, if 8 of them spawn at a time, then they'll all spawn, like, they won't spawn one behind each other. Like, they'll spawn next to each other, if that makes sense. So they spawn very wide, they spawn very slow, and they run very slow. So it's very annoying. Like, if you're trying to train, if you're just trying to kill off zombies in general, it just takes too long, and you run out of ammo very quickly. And I don't like it, and a lot of other people agree with me that it's just way too slow, and especially the high round people. If you're going for a high round, it's painful. You don't want to go for a high round because it just takes too long, and it's just no. So first thing that they have to fix: speed up the rate in which zombies spawn, and speed up the speed of zombies, just their sprint speed in general, because it's just way too slow. 98% of the time they're walking, and then every once in a while you'll get a Usain Bolt that runs at 300 miles an hour at you, and it's just not fair. So change the speed of zombies and you'll be good to go with that. Next thing, jug in World War II Zombies and the armor system in general, it's gotta go. Alright, the first time I played World War II Zombies, I was like, alright, this is different, it's cool, I like the concept, it's great. I think I'm gonna really like this. Alright, now that it's a few months later, I've settled in, I'm down to just playing hangout games of zombies on stream. You know, we're not playing anything too crazy. Like, if I don't want to do the Easter egg, I'll just hang out, play zombies with my friends or subscribers or anything like that. I realized that the armor system is just bad. It was a really good concept, a really good idea, but it's just not as good as just straight up jug, or according to World War II Zombies code, heal blitz. It's just no. All right, it was a good, really good concept and a really good attempt, but it's gotta go now, or keep it in the game and bring back jug and just kind of add that as an insurance policy, as an actual shield. Maybe I think that would make it a little bit too easy, but you know, maybe you can add that. Maybe you don't have to remove armor altogether and make it a complete waste. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like it that much, and the reason why I'm actually confident, not really confident, but I have a little bit of confidence on jug actually coming back, is because in the code of Call of Duty World War II, of the Call of Duty World War II multiplayer beta, actually I should say, Heal Blitz was a perk, and the description for this perk was double player damage, and obviously that's jug, not player damage, double player health, and that's obviously jug, because as you know, jug gives you 2 to 3 more hits, and you're good to go. Or jug, tough enough, whatever you want it, whatever you know it as, whatever you want to call it. In World War II Zombies, in the code, it was known as Heal Blitz, and it was actually in the game at one point, and for whatever reason, they decided to switch it up, pull it from the map, and give us armor instead, and I'm very sad about that, but like I said, I have a little bit of confidence because they already started working with it. They already started seeing the idea of jug. It's not like they started with armor from the very start. They had Heal Blitz as the perk, they tried it out, and they were just, they were messing around with it. So hopefully they definitely still have the coding and stuff like that. They definitely still have everything, the scripts and everything to make it work. Hopefully all they have to do is press a button, make a few clicks, and not make a few clicks, do a few clicks, and place Jug inside the DLC 1 of Infinite Warfare Zombies. That would be awesome. A ton of people would love that, because we'd be like, all right, cool, we have Jug back, we have a brand new map, let's go jump in, let's go have a lot of fun, instead of saying, all right, we're gonna have to deal with this shitty armor system, we're gonna have to plan out how we're gonna buy our armor. I don't like the armor system. A lot of other people don't like the armor system. It just doesn't work that good. Bring back Jug, bring back Heal Blitz, whatever you want to call it. Put it inside of the game. Just put it inside World War II Zombies. Whatever. Keep it off the Final Reich if you want. Keep the Final Reich to strictly armor. But the next map and every map going forward, please try to put Heal Blitz in. Please try to put Jug, Tough Enough, whatever you want to call it. And I think everything would be a lot nicer. Trust me, because there's no worse feeling than getting hit by some bullshit sledgehammer guy and then getting one swipe by a zombie and then losing your armor. Like, it's just annoying. So yeah, put in Jug and we'll be good with that. So the first thing I talked about, I completely forgot. It was the spawn rate of zombies, then it was Jug. Now the final thing I want to talk about, there's a whole list of these things, but the three main things were the spawn rate of zombies, Jug, and now the tediousness of the map, of the Final Reich. And then I'll even throw in a fourth thing. We'll get to tediousness next. The fourth thing is that there's just nothing to do. You can literally do the main Easter egg. You can do the hardcore or casual Easter egg. But once you do one of those, there's nothing to do. And there's no other side Easter eggs to do. Like, for example, take a map like Rod Crovey. You have the Gauntlet of Siegfried to do. You can upgrade the monkeys if you want. You even have the dragons to ride around if you get bored. You have a whole bunch of things to do in Rod Crovey. And there's a lot more than what I just said, but there's some side Easter eggs in there. You can get the wings, you can get the helmets. There's a bunch of things to do. But in a map like the Final Reich, it's literally either the Easter egg or you're just getting the classic PPSH, that one and only side Easter egg, which is so annoying. Hopefully, there's more to the map that we just haven't discovered yet, which I'd be very surprised if there was anything like that. But I mean, I just don't like it. There's just not enough in there. It's just one thing. You're either doing an Easter egg and then going for high rounds, which I already explained are extremely slow and extremely boring, or you're just going for high rounds and that's extremely slow and extremely boring. So it's just, there's nothing to do besides for doing the classic PPSH Easter egg. And no, speed up the game, give us back Jug, make it a lot funner, and what's it called? I completely forgot what I was talking about. What the hell was I talking about? I don't remember, but we're just going to get into the tediousness. Damn, wow, I feel retarded right now. I'm sorry. But, yeah, the final thing, tediousness, since we're at 8 minutes already, I'm just going to go through this very quickly. The map, the Final Reich, it's not good. It's very good, but it's not fun because it's so tedious. If you want to get every single wonder weapon in the game and do the hardcore Easter egg, you're better off just jumping out your window, because it's just so annoying, man. I don't want to sit there and make every single wonder weapon. I'd rather sit on Origins and make every single staff, because each process is fun, each process is unique. But in World War II Zombies, every process for the most part is kind of the same. You kind of do the same thing with every single wonder weapon, just in different areas of the map, and I don't like that. I do like that there's 4 different wonder weapons based off of one base wonder weapon. I really like that concept, kind of like the Risendrak. I like that concept right there with the wonder weapons, but they're just too tedious to make, and they're not rewarding. The wonder weapons suck. So, what am I saying? In World War II Zombies DLC 1, keep that same basis of the wonder weapon, maybe one main wonder weapon and 4 upgrades to it, 4 elemental upgrades to it. I don't know if they're going to do the same thing in DLC 1, probably not. They're going to probably switch it up with some other wonder weapon, but at the very least, make the wonder weapon not tedious whatsoever to craft or to acquire, and make it very, very good, because it's a wonder weapon. It's supposed to be amazing. Before the game came out, they told us, I'm not looking at the exact quote, but I'm going to say it anyway. They told us, and I quote, "When you have the wonder weapons in your hand, you're going to feel like a god. When I have the freaking Midnight Wonder Weapon in my hand, I do not feel like a god. I do not feel OP. I feel very scared because, alright, I have a good weapon in my hand, but the shitty armor system can get me screwed over, and the weapon is just not that good, and it doesn't kill instantly, and it's just, no." So, DLC 1, speed up the zombie mechanics, give us back Jug, make it less tedious, make it faster, make it more fun, make the wonder weapons good. And I still can't remember the other point that I made before because I'm just kind of blanking out here. But yeah, 10 minutes of me semi-ranting, semi-talking about what should be in DLC 1. There you go. If you agree with anything I said, make sure you drop the video a thumbs up. If this video actually does get people who watch it, if YouTube's actually not broken, then leave a comment down below telling me, you know, what you want World War II Zombies DLC 1, or yeah, let's just leave it at that. What you want World War II Zombies DLC 1, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about what I said in this video, then of course you can leave that in the comment section down below. But I'm going to end this video off here. This was my first video in like 3 months, so definitely, if you liked it, make sure you drop it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later.